What's up, everybody? We're back at the Grand Z Casino in Blackhawk, Colorado. We're ready for another crap session. We're back again. We're losing, but we're not down and out. We're coming back. We're going to load up 30 bucks here. Let's see, we got 5 going in. First 5. And we got the second 5 going in. Followed by a 20. And it's a rainy / hailing, sleeting Thursday afternoon in Blackhawk or Denver, so let me clear that off the screen. But yeah, we're gonna give this a whirl. We're gonna try to get a win here. I know we've been losing lately, but you know, I didn't play last night due to the hail. I didn't get the chance to come up here, so I think I needed the night to take a breather, a little break from playing, kind of reset, get back mentally, and I'm ready to go for a win. We're gonna turn it around here. And what I think I wanted to do is I think I'm going to start off a little bit slower. So what I'm going to do is play the 6 and the 8 with a hedge right there. We're going to start off with 2 on the 8. That way we win no matter what happens. I'm kind of sick of losing, so I want to try to get a win either way. We're going to go with that fast roll button right there. Try to keep the session to around 15 minutes. Hopefully it'll be a hit and run. I really want to book a win. All right, so that's going to do nothing for us. And once again, we're the only ones here. I did see somebody playing earlier, but I just went to go play a Wheel of Fortune machine. That didn't work out for me, so losing tonight in that regard, but to be expected on a slot machine. So we're back to bubble craps, hoping to gain some money back, hoping to turn our fortunes around the way our losing streak is going. So let's get back to it. Let's get a 6 here. And that's an 8, so that's going to be our hedge. And it looks like, so if you look at the scoreboard up there, it looks like the 8 is hitting a lot less than the 6 in the current moment. So that's just truly unfortunate, but that seems to be the way that it goes for us lately. So I'm going to grand martingale that. I'm going to go to 5. Instead of doubling, I'm going to double and add 1. And then once again, we're going to hope for the 6. I guess I'll add, maybe I'll add 1 over there to the 5, just since we did that. We're on another level, but we're hoping to get a hit here. All right, we do. So the way this one's going to work is it's kind of back to the basics for me. When I first got into craps, I mean, originally I played roulette very heavily, and that's how a lot of my strategies that I use I've come up with. So let's see, we'll go back to that. We'll do that. We haven't seen a 7 yet, so we're going to stay above there. If we get the hit on the lay, we're good. If we get a hit down here, we're good. We're sitting at $26.16 with $3, so we're up 16 cents. But going back to what I was saying, I originally started with roulette, so a lot of the strategies that I used or was intrigued by with bubble craps probably derives from a lot of roulette strategies. But the one thing that was really intriguing to me from the standpoint of craps is the fact that it seems to me that it's one of the only games where you can play both sides, as I'm doing right now. You know, I know in roulette you can play the 0 as well as other things, but in the sense of from a game strategy perspective, I look at craps more like I look at chess. And I mean, there seems to be just so many different ways that you can play. You can play both sides. You can play the light side, the dark side. You know, you can play the numbers. You can play the hard ways and stuff like that. But the thing that intrigued me about craps is the fact that these bets stay up. So you don't necessarily have to hit your numbers. They don't disappear if you don't hit. You just have to, obviously you guys know how to play craps. All that has to happen is for the 7 to hit for you to lose. But other than that, you get multiple shots with your bets. So in that regard, I think the game really caters towards people that want to press their bets or parlay, or I think it's called the anti-martingale. So, I mean, I can see why people like Greg Yoloho's strategy works really well. Anybody that's pressing, I mean, it's just a game of opportunity. So I'm gonna get digging into that. But at this dollar level, with where I'm at in my, I wouldn't say craps career, but where I'm at playing craps and I'm comfortable with, I don't think I'm ready at this level. You know, I think to be comfortable with something that he's doing, you'd have to be betting, you know, even if you're betting $5 units and you're trying to parlay them, you got to come with at least $100 and be ready to lose it in 5 minutes or so. And, you know, I'm sure we'll get there, but at this point in time, I just, you know, a few sessions like that, and I don't really want to stomach it. I enjoy playing like this, trying different strategies, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, learning from experience and whatnot. So let me get that off of there. There we go. Clear that. All right, so I don't know what ended up happening there. I guess I wasn't paying attention, but we're at $29.73. So we're going to go for that. We're going to go there, turn our bets on. I was talking, I was distracted, so I'll get back to the playing. But yeah, once again, I'm hoping to get a win here, so that's going to be the hedge again. So that's going to be... All right, so that's $2. So we're gonna go to 5 on that, and we're gonna add 1. And actually, because we're adding 1, we're gonna add 6. And if we get a hit, we'll drop that back down. But yeah, a lot of my strategies revolve around hedging because I find that, oh, there we go. All right, so that's gonna work out for us. All right, so as you can see, that's why I like to hedge or play both sides, and that's one of the reasons that craps intrigue me, is because of, you know, scenarios like that where you can, if you're weighing your bets properly on both sides, you can literally win both ways. So we're in for 30. We're sitting at 30.48. I'm gonna miss this roll because I'm talking again, but yeah, I find craps to be a really intriguing game. Of all the games I play, I find it to be the most like chess. And you know, when I watch videos on it and I'm looking at different strategies from other people, I mean, you know, most of them are half-hour long, hour long and whatnot because of the complexity of the game. So I plan on doing lots of deep diving into things. I'm sure my playing style will change over time. If you don't like my videos now, or the stakes are too low, or you don't like hedging in particular, maybe you prefer a different style. I do plan on, oh, that's not good. So we're gonna go to 5 on that again. And then actually we'll go to 6. We'll continue doing what we're doing. But I do plan on playing a ton of different strategies, different people's, different YouTuber strategies, you know, known strategies that have been written about for a long time from gambling authors that go way back and stuff like that. So it's going to take time, and I'm learning. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are learning and enjoying yourself or having fun. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of you are a lot more experienced than I am, so you're picking up on things that I don't know, or, you know, you're probably looking at this and going, what is he doing? Why is he doing that? But once again, I'm trying to learn. I like learning through experience. When I do play apps and stuff like that, I think I said I was going to bring that down, so let me not get distracted. Alright, so we'll go like that. Actually, no, we'll go 3 on that. Oh, we're naked. We're exposed. Let's see what happens. Oh, we would have got a 5 if we were playing it. But, getting back to what I was saying is that I played on a lot of apps and a lot of different games and stuff like that, or, you know, play money sites, and I feel that the effect of the game just is totally different. You know, a lot of times it starts you at, you know, 10,000 chips, 5,000 chips, you're betting 100 chips, 100 unit chips and stuff like that. But, you know, even when I'm here and I'm betting, you know, minimum denomination, it feels like a much different experience than when I'm playing for fun. So I hope that in my experience playing for real money, it allows you guys to learn stuff, or, you know, figure stuff out that you can apply to your own game. All right, so we're not getting anything, and I know I said I'd do quick rolls and we were hoping for a quick session here, but we're 8 minutes in and I'm roughly even. But once again, I'm kind of looking to book a win here, not go too deep or try anything too fancy. I just kind of want to turn my streak around. All right, let's go. So we're looking to get a hit on the 6, and if we don't get a 6, we're looking for a 7. If we get the 7, that'll put us up. That's a 4. But yeah, I mean, you know, to be honest, I don't play these games for the money, as you can tell. I mean, obviously, if I was trying to win a lot of money, my stakes would be a lot higher, and, you know, I'd be coming with a set strategy and staying persistent. But, you know, I really enjoy the math of the games and how different odds work with different scenarios. And there we go. That's what we're looking for. All right, so that should put us up. All right, so that puts us to 3101. And once again, another prime example of why I like this game or find it different or unique than other games. But, let's see. All right, let's go with 2. So we're going to start on 2 this time. And let's go for the win. Let's keep it going. But I really do enjoy it. I love doing research, diving into different things, systems, tweaking things. A lot of times, you know, I come up with strategies on my own, or I try to modify things that put my own twist on it, or I take different systems and try to put them together. And I just have fun, you know. To be honest with you, it's a fun experience coming here rather than sitting at home on my iPad and trying strategies that have no effect or whatever. And at the end of the day, this is real money, so whether or not it's low stakes or high stakes, these are units, and wins are wins, losses are losses. And I either, you know, I come with a set amount of money and I either leave with more or I leave with less. So that's the reality of gambling. And for instance, right now in the scenario that I'm in, I'm down, I think, roughly $100 on this trip for craps. Luckily, I'm up in all my other games. I'm doing really well. Let's see, 11 here. But let's just say that I was playing higher. Let's just say there's a $5 minimum, and I was playing, my $100 loss over the past, 4 or 5 sessions or so would be $500. And is that enjoyable? Not to me. Not while I'm learning anyway. If there's a time and a place, and if you have a specific approach and your intention is to try to make money, I understand. But all right, so that's gonna be a 9 we miss. But like I said, I just enjoy the games. I love having fun. I love doing research on different systems and watching different YouTube videos. So I hope you guys enjoy this too. And I hope I can provide some value. All right, let's keep it going. Super simple. If we get some hits here and get ahead, we may change our strategy a little bit. But we're 10 minutes in. We're up $1 or $2, so we're winning right now. We're trying to reverse the curse, so to speak.
Come out always a 5. Lever 5.
And this is where I think a game like craps is, you can either gamble it up and you can play so you get every hit, but you're risking a lot. Your variance has increased a lot. You can play really simply like this, and I'm sure you can go pretty deep doing something like this, but based on my experience so far and all the craps rolls I've seen, I don't think I've seen longer than a 35 roll yet, maybe. So, and I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 numbers in those rolls consistently, maybe more, but in my general observation. So let's just say in that scenario, I had the martingale to 8 5 times, or the 6 5 times. With low starting limits like this, it's doable. And we're missing everything. But we're not getting crushed. We're not losing those $10 hedges every roll. And I really enjoy making these videos too. It makes me a lot more of a conscious player when I'm playing. I'm really a lot more conscious than I am just kind of mindlessly trying different things. Sometimes if you come to gamble and you don't have a specific intention in mind, you find yourself just all over the place, or you don't really have a specific intention in the end. We're gambling. So with this, I like having an intention, a plan, and it allows me to learn a lot faster. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Staying positive. Let's get a 6 here. Or a 7. That'll work out for us. All right, so slowly but surely, we're chipping away. 31.58. And, like I said, this is one of the first strategies that I actually started playing craps with. And if you get to the point where you start, martingaling pretty high on the 8 on the leg, you can split it up to the 9 or the 10, but sometimes you end up going really deep if those numbers start hitting. So it's something to be aware of, different ways, different variations, but hey, there we go again. So we're at 31.58. That's going to put us at 32.15. So you can see it's a little win, but hey, the 7's helping us in this scenario. So it's interesting as I add to the complexity of the game by adding more bets or trying to do more complex concepts and adding in more money to make my bets bigger. I don't necessarily find myself winning bigger. The variance is just a lot greater, I guess I would say. All right, there we go again. Look at that. All right, so we're in for 30. We're sitting at 32.72. This has been the first time in a long time that I've been able to look back at where we're at and keep saying we're ahead from where we started. So we're going to stick with it. We're just going to keep doing the same thing. We're not going to get greedy. We're not going to try more bets. We're just going to keep it simple. All right, there we go again. Look at this. And this is why, 33.29. So we're in for 30, chipping away, slowly but surely. And if you were 5 times increase your bets right now, I think you'd be up roughly $16 or $17. So something to consider if you want to try this strategy at higher bets. All right, we're gonna rinse and repeat and keep it going. Just keep chipping away those small wins. And it wants some of that money back. So to add to the complexity a little bit, what we're going to do is rather than grand martingaling and going to 5, we're going to go to 6, and then we're going to add in a bet over here. Actually, you know what? Let's go to 7 and we'll add in one. I know we're starting to. Oh, we made a mistake there. We'll do that. All right, let's see if we can get it back here. We'll drop it back down if we get a hit. I'm feeling it. Look at that. All right, so now it's really making us. Let's go like that. Bets on. I guess we really got to make that money back. So look at the scenario I found myself in. But we're in for 30, 629 up there, $18 in play. But we're comfortable doing this now, so we can. 3 8s in a row would be gross. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to puke there. All right, so this is 15 minutes long. I'm gonna call this part 1. We're gonna stay persistent. We're gonna come back with this, check back for part 2.